Before going to physical activity, we have first the different stretching activities. The first one we have the gastroc stretch. Keep back leg straight. Heel on floor with foot. Turn slightly outward. Lean toward wall until stretch is felt in calf. The second one we have the soleus stretch. Stand with both knees bent and both foot back. Gently lean into wall until stretch is felt in calf. The third one we have the tibialis anterior bent leg stretch. One of the best stretches that effectively stretches the tibialis anterior muscle. Poor flexibility sa tibialis anterior can be caused of anterior lowered leg bend. Next is the standing quadriceps stretch. The quadriceps have two primary actions, as a hip flexor and a lower leg extensions. Tightness of the quadriceps can cause groin problems and muscle tearing when participating in explosive movements such as sprinting. Next is standing hamstring stretch. The major action of the hamstring is leg flexion with some hip extensions. Next is the hip flexor stretch. This is good stretch for superior portions of quadriceps and the deeper muscles of the hip. Next is seated gluteal stretch. The action of the gluteal is thigh extension, rotation, and abduction. The gluteals are a powerful group of muscles that are used in just all leg movements. Next is the classic adductor stretch. Most sports and activities require severe groin abduction, and if suppleness is poor in this area, there is a risk of injury. Seated toe touch. The vertebral column is held together by strong ligaments and supported by muscles. A specific stretching for the lower back can help prevent and elevate back problem. Neck range of movement stretches. There are 6 basic movements of the neck. Neck flexion, extension or bending backwards, side flexion to the left and right, rotation of the head to the left and to the right. Cat stretch. Stretches and mobilizes the entire spine with emphasis on the middle and upper back. In addition, the cat stretch is excellent for improving posture. And the last is standing shoulder stretch. Stretches posterior muscles of the shoulder and the middle portion of the upper back. We can now perform the basic position where most exercises begin. First, we have the standing position. It consists of feet together or feet parallel. The feet are about 1 inch apart, toes pointed forward, and arms at sides. The second is stride position. The feet are about 12 or more inches apart. Weight on both feet, toes pointed slightly outward, arms at sides. The third is lunge positions. Bend one knee, the other leg straight, wet on both feet, hands on hips. Next is half knee bend. Bend knees about 45-degree angle, feet flat on the floor, hands on hips. And the last is the squat position. The knees are fully bent, the heels of the feet raised, weight on the toes. And the second one, we have the sitting positions. It consists of long sitting, the legs and toes extended forward, the body straight, hands on hips. The second one, we have the hook sitting. Bend both knees close to the body is straight, hands on shin of legs. The third is frog or tailor sit. Place the soles of the feet together in front, knees spread, body straight, hands on knees. Next is stack sitting. Bend knees close to the body, round the back so that forehead and knees are in contact. Hold shin of the legs. Next is stride sitting position. Legs are in stride position, body straight, hands on thighs. Side sitting position. Bend right or left leg in front of the body, other leg extended sideward, right or left, body is straight, hands on knees. Long sitting wrist position. The legs and torso are extended forward, place hands on the floor, at the back, elbows and body straight. Heels sit. From a kneeling position, sit on the heels of the feet, toes pointed backward, hands on hips. Next, we have lying positions. It consists of back lying position. The body is well extended, back in contact with the floor, arms overhead. Next, we have the front lying position. The body is well extended, the front part of the body in contact with the floor, arms forward. We have side lying position. The lying is well extended, the right or left side of the body in contact with the floor. Arm in contact with the floor, place upward, top arm placed across the chest, hands on the floor close to chest. Last, we have hook lying position. From a back lying position, bend both knees, feet flat on the floor, arms overhead. Next, we have arm support positions. And it consists of back arm support. From a long wrist sitting position, left one body to straight arm support, body, legs, and toes well extended. And the second one, we have the front arm support. From a prone lying position, left the body to straight arm support, body, legs, and toes well extended. Last is side arm support. The body is supported with the right or left hand to the straight arm support. And now we have 4 base support. Next, we have hands position. It consists of hands on waist. Place hands on waist firmly with the thumb pointing at the back, the rest of the fingers pointing front. Next, we have hands on shoulders. Bend arms at the elbow and place the tip of the fingers on the shoulder. Next, we have hands on chest. Bend arms on the elbow and place hands on chest. Elbow on shoulder in line. Next, we have hands on neck. Bend arms from the elbows. Place hands behind the neck. Fingertips meeting each other. Elbows in line with the shoulders. And the last, we have hands on hips. Place hands on hips, thumbs pointing back and fingers pointing forward. And the seventh, we have the arms positions. It consists of arms forward. Raise arms forward with the palms facing each other. Hands in line with the shoulders. Elbows slightly extended. Next, we have arms sideward. Raise arms sideward, palms facing down. Fingertips in line with the shoulder. Next is arms oblique upward sideward. Raise arms upward sideward to form a V letter. And the last, we have arms oblique downward sideward. Place arms diagonally downward at sides of body, palms facing each other.